So we're live. I'm here. It's me, Boosh / Connar / your DM this evening. I'm joined with my good friend Ashe.
Hello.
Ashe, who do you play again? It's been a millennia.
It has been. I play Adria Blair, the Tiefling Warlock.
Yeah. And let me describe what happened. I'm going to make this a little bit more brief because I've had to describe this scenario like 3 times already.
Uh-huh.
Or like 2 times already. And I'm going to have to do it for Nifty too. So, you know, it's a thing.
Cool.
So here's what happened. You guys start flying towards Shadowwalk Tower in Whackbeard's airship. And you keep flying towards it. And you keep flying towards it. But you never seem to get any closer. You start burning more fuel to get, boost the speed a bit. At some point, there's, Connar tries to teleport to it.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't seem to, it just doesn't work.
Mm.
So you guys were running low on fuel. And you've been attempting this for like almost a day now. So you guys made a stop at the nearby city of Plexi, more of a town. In terms of size, it's a small city, but is a pretty beautiful city. The city of mirrors and glass. So almost every building in the city has a reflective surface going on. And the biggest export in it, you can guess, mirrors and glass.
Mm-hmm.
Adria, roll me history real quick.
Will do. Where's my... There it is.
Okay. Yeah, you've heard of Plexi.
Mm-hmm.
Plexi is interesting for the sake of, how do I put this? The city of Plexi started off as your, regular old, desert town that happened to be located near the nest of giant ass scorpions.
Uh-huh.
One of the things they noticed is there's a huge you can make sand out of glass. I'm sorry, glass out of sand. That's the phrasing. And 2, and also other nearby mines. And 2, the scorpions have shitty eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
So, trying to, go in and, I'm stumbling over my words here. Okay, back to normal. Just had to twist the knobs. Anyway, so, it's long history. It's known for glass jewelry, glass all sorts of interesting glassware and whatnot. And it's got a decent library, you've heard. Okay. Clara, it's morning. Clara sort of, wake up, sleepyhead.
What?
Bubbles and what was their friend? Shava have already run off. O'Connor's brainstorming. Ivo's being lazy. So I guess it's just you and me going to the library today to look up some research materials, try to find a way to break the ward that surrounds Shadowwall Tower.
Yes, that seems like a good course of action.
Adria, it's noon. It's time to get up. It's 11 a.m.
All right. I'm up. And she gets up.
All right.
Are they still in the ship, or are they in like a hotel?
You're in the ship.
Okay.
Right now, the ship is in an airship hangar, sort of located near the edge of town,
Right.
on the east end of town.
Mm-hmm.
So Adria, on our way there's a, to the library. There's a few glass jewelry stands. I don't know if you want to stop there and get anything.
Oh, that sounds lovely, actually.
All right. If you're interested, we'll have a look together.
Absolutely.
So, you guys get ready, head out for a night on the town. No, a day on the town. You see ads for a traveling circus known as the Dingling Bros. On your way there to the library, you gotta cut through the bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
There's all sorts of people selling glasswares. My pristine glass sword. Another detail about the town. It was founded by originally a group of people known as the Ored. Some people like calling them Earth Genasi, but their proper name is the Ored, and they are rock people, if you will. Part man, part rock.
Right.
Descendant of Earth genies, the Shaitan. So there's a Shaitan, I'm sorry, an Ored man. A lot of jargon. Anyway, selling glass sword. We have the glass sword. Pristine glass. The blade is almost invisible to the naked eye. Adria, roll me perception check.
Okay. It's a 9.
You're trying to find the blade and you just can't find it. It's got your attention now.
I walk over.
Yes, miss. You look like a lady who knows their swords. Would you like to wield my very light, very sharp blade? Be very careful.
Yes, I suppose I can take a look at it. And I hold my hand out for it to...
Yeah, he gives you it. It's almost like the blade isn't even there.
Can I tell if it is there at all?
Roll insight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's a 17.
Yeah, there's no fucking blade. It's just a handle.
Yes. This certainly seems like a fine weapon.
Well, I'll have you know it's over 200 shiny. It's a steep asking price, but for you, I'll bring it down to 175 shiny.
Tempting as the offer may be, I'm not really a sword person. But thank you for satiating my curiosity.
Well, okay, you could probably see that was a fake. Let me hand you the real thing.
Oh.
And he presents you another quote-unquote glass sword with a more ornate handle. Roll me insight or perception.
Okay. Oof. That was a 4 insight.
It's the shine. It's very pristine. It's tempting. This thing's just bedazzled in jewels.
Craftsmanship on the handle.
This one is 300. Go ahead. I did not mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I was just going to compliment the craftsmanship on the handle.
Yes. We would adorn the blade with jewels, but we have many wonderful glass weapons around here.
Right.
You interested in buying? Yeah. Yeah.
No, thank you. I shall pass.
If
But
we, yes.
I do hope you find that sword a good home.
Oh, certainly. We will. There's someone who will be willing to buy my wonderful black glass swords.
All right. Well, you have a good day then.
Goodbye, miss. He tips. He's got like a little fez. He tips to you.
Mm-hmm. Adria goes back to Clara and she says, I'm pretty sure the first one was fake, but the second one had such a pretty handle.
I was looking at it, Adria. It was fake. It was just a handle.
That makes sense, actually.
The jewels around here are all fake. There's no gem deposits around here. It's all sand-based glass, which they've managed to get to a point where it looks like the real thing. It's a lot cheaper than the real thing, which is nice, but it looks nearly identical.
I see.
For example, I bought this necklace, and she shows you this necklace that made with the metal is it's a gold necklace, but with adorned with yellow and green gems, yellow, green, and purple gems, and she's like, this gems fake, but it looks nice, and I'm going to keep it.
It does. I for one think you look rather beautiful wearing it.
Adria, don't make me blush.
It's hard for me to do, but I shall refrain, I suppose.
Is there anything you want, Adria, here?
I look around to see what all there is.
There's rings with huge diamonds of different colors. Obviously they're not actual diamonds.
Yeah.
But all different colored glass. You also notice around here that the clothing, you can tell the natives from the the natives from the tourists or the passers, the come and goers of the city very easily, because the people who are from here actually usually wear reflective clothing. So you'll see a guy with robes that are just completely mirror texture. They sort of wobble with the light. This city is insanely bright, by the way. It's a little straining on the eyes. It's a good thing that the interior of the buildings are not mirrored.
Right.
Mirrors. So there's an old as you're looking through, an old woman sees you.
Yes.
You look like you have a good eye.
Well, it depends on what I'm looking at.
Come here. I have something to show you.
All right.
And she shows you now, I've been looking for the right person to buy this one. And she shows you these bracelets. They're imbued with these fuchsia magenta gem. Glass gems along these gold bracelets.
Right.
I think you would look very good with these.
You're rather tempting. Clara, what do you think?
Honestly, they fit the aesthetic.
What do they cost?
200.
200. Seems reasonable.
Very.
And yeah?
No, go ahead.
And I hand her the shinies.
All right. And she gets you the bracelets. So Clara goes, are we done shopping or should we keep are we done shopping or should we head to the library?
Suppose it would be wise to head to the library. Wouldn't want to strand us here for too much longer.
Okay.
Up to you, though.
We can go. Let's go. I honestly, breaking that ward and actually getting the shadow walled is high priority. So I think we should try to focus on that.
Agreed.
I'll try not to get distracted. Gives you third eye winks. It's still unsettling because she's still staring at you with her other two eyes.
Adria thinks it's charming.
Anyway. So real quick. Roll me survival.
Okay. 21.
Okay, good. Using pass by a man, ask him for directions, and he gives you, well, you see, you got to go this way and take a left at that turn over there, and then at that turn you're going to want to go 3/4 down the way and then make a right, and they're gobbledygook, but and Clara's looking at you and him. You seem to understand him perfectly, and after this seemingly terrible conversation through Clara's perspective, you're able to find the library. It's a pretty modest building. It's only like 1 story tall, but high ceiling. And you go inside, and your eyes are able to take a rest in here. Let me just make sure I have you in the right. Yes, that is the right one. So you're able to get to the right location.
That's a bit of a relief.
How were you able to understand anything that man was saying? Like, he was speaking common, but that...
Just need to pay attention to the right phrases. Think how the people who live here might think of this place.
She's like sort of like dumbfounded, but okay, all right, let's go. Honestly, I think I'd be probably better at navigating this inside of here than the city streets.
Likewise, to be honest.
All right, so you go in, ask around for particular section on books on removing wards. Librarian, sets you up in a direction, and you guys begin studying. Real quick, I want you to roll me investigation with advantage because Clara is helping.
Okay. That is a 25.
That is good fucking enough. So it actually takes you, it's a library in not the most well-known part of, this is a known part of this desert, but it's like, it's like the Reno to, Las Vegas, with no Las Vegas anywhere near this place. So, once there, you're searching around. Takes you like less than 2 hours. A little less than 2 hours to find a book on this. On major wards.
Right.
And you find something going over it, and you and Clara, huddled up in a little corner, sitting on the ground, with a pile of books, surrounding you two.
Mm-hmm.
They've used as chairs at this point. There's not a lot of people in here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe less than 10. But once you get into the book, you find a ward known as the Endless Hallway. Smaller versions of this effect can be dispelled, simply with, dispel magic. However, the bigger the area, the harder it is to get rid of. As in, you would need something that could dispel magic on a wider range, something more powerful, like something of level 9 magic. Clara's like, where in the hell are we going to get access to level 9 magic?
This is the question.
I only have access to level, oh my god, not level 8. And even then, level 8 knowledge is not really something I'm aware of yet. So, real quick, Adria. You do remember something. I was going to point this out to you.
Okay.
Back to when you were in the cemetery tower with the skull.
Yeah.
That Uglug used.
Yeah.
That had the ability to cast spells at level 9. Basic spells, and convert it to max level. However, it did take a toll on the user.
Right.
And you could do it. You theorize that you could do it, but it could come at a cost. Do you relay this information to Clara?
Yes.
Also, by the way, O'Connor's there.
Oh.
He's like right behind you. How the hell are you going to get past that ward? And he sort of scares you for a bit. Where were you? I got bored on the ship and Ivo wasn't being helpful, so I came here.
Fair enough, I suppose, but
where'd you find out?
Well, we need to be able to cast dispel magic at level 9.
Yeah, no, we might as well call it quits here.
Well, there is one possibility. We picked up an artifact that has the ability to translate simple spells through its maximum potential. The trouble is there may be a cost. I do not have specific insight to such cost, but it could be risky.
Okay. So, could you give me a rough idea of what the cost could be?
Would I know that?
Generically, you know that it almost drained the life out of Uglug. Like, it created exhaustion that he had to rest off.
It seems to be rather draining in a physical sense. Hopefully nothing too permanent.
So one of us has to. Do you have the artifact, Adria?
Who has it again?
Bubbles.
Bubbles has it.
Of course, Bubbles has it. What's the potential of getting it from Bubbles, Adria?
I don't see why she would withhold it if it would mean that we would continue our quest.
So the bigger question is, even though it's draining, Adria, you're probably going to want to go in at full potential, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So
Need
that
to be prepared
means
for anything.
one of us has to cast the spell.
So it would seem. Are you all right with that?
Clara goes, if it comes down to it, I'm kind of the weakest link here. Yes, I could tell you the right direction to go, but we don't know what's in the tower. Ivo could blow it away, and I can tell you that it's coming, but O'Connor can get you out. Out of the three options, I'm a little bit of the weakest link here.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Well, no, I mean, not weakest. It's not. Thanks for the compliment. And she, sort of puts her hand on your shoulder as a thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the butterflies in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And then your heart. And then your head. Your vision goes hazy. Dream sequence time, baby.
Oh, fuck.
So, what were you gonna do before? Real quick, what were you gonna say beforehand before you pass out? I'll let you have that one thing.
Yeah, as she sort of puts her hand on my shoulder, I just sort of go in, lift her chin up a little bit, and I'm just like, we'll talk about this later. But and then she dozes off.
Adria. Thud. Adria, you sort of appear in a sort of warped version of this library.
Mm-hmm.
Darker. The eyes that you're accustomed to are sort of like poking out from like in between the bookshelves and dark in shadows. Over the books within the shelves or just darker parts of this library. And reading one of the books is a cloaked figure.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's funny. This is fucking hysterical. They threw her in an oven. It's hysterical.
Adria just sort of braces herself.
Oh, Adria. I'm glad that's the person I needed to see. I was reading this lovely little fairy tale about how there's these kids. The parents don't love them, so they send them out into the woods, and they get lost, and they find an old hag. The hag has actually made their house out of candy. And these kids, being little evil cretins, and showing them the reason why children need to be thrown out, they throw the old lady in the oven and eat her house. And her house catches on fire. It's fucking hysterical. You should give it a read sometime.
Certainly sounds involved.
We haven't talk on a more personal level. How are you doing, Adria? How are you feeling?
And she sort of just swallows a bit nervously and fine.
Really? Because you should probably get your ears checked. Because you haven't been listening very well. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. There's a way you can make it up to me. Okay?
What would that be?
So in Shadowwald's Tower, there's you know the book you have?
Yes.
So there's 3 more copies of the book that she has. Just put that book, open up your book to page, let's say 69. It's a funny one. And then put one of those books on top of it. Wait 10 seconds. And you'll absorb the other book's power. I need you to do this with all 3 of her books.
Okay. Okay.
Because if we don't listen very well this time, it could be, Did you see what happened to Abner? It's fucking hysterical.
Wasn't pleasant, truth be told.
No, it wasn't. And I'd hate for the same thing to happen to you. It'd be a real shame. So let's be a better listener next time, okay? Can you do that for me?
Understood.
Thank you, Adria. I'll let you go back to the world of the living now. No worries. You're not dead. You're not dead. You're not dead the entire time. That's not the twist. That's the come. And then he disappears. You wake up. Clara, you're about to jut up, but Clara and Connar hold you down.
Mm-hmm.
And O'Connor puts his finger, both him and Clara put their finger over their mouths, like shh, but without making the shush sound.
Mm-hmm.
You hear library books being loaded up. Give me a second to readjust some things.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So, bandits, it's darker out. Bandits are currently ransacking the library, loading up whatever books they can find into carts, taking them outside. There's got to be at least 20 in here.
Mm-hmm.
They're all being led by a blonde elf in a green cloak.
Mm-hmm.
He's got very curly hair. And it's like, make sure you get everything, especially from the arcane section. Books on old gods are also very important. Just take everything you can, and it'll be fine. You're doing good work, boys. Good work. Clara whispers to you. They came here about an hour ago. They've been ransacking the place. There's many of them, but we could just teleport out of here, but doing that is a bit risky, especially since O'Connor doesn't really know how to navigate the city very well.
And aside that, seeing all these books go to waste would be, well, not ideal.
The shelves are almost empty. There's like a few, like 3 or 4 sections, as yours being one of them that hasn't been taken yet. And let me make this boy a little bit taller. All right, so we're going to fight our way out of here, Adria?
Suppose so.
All right. Connar, are you willing to help? This is stupid. I was going to take my risk, but looking at how infinitely screwed and how badly they've been treating the books, I'm willing to help. Why not? So it's settled. On the count of 3, we will jump out and try to do a surprise attack. And roll me stealth real quick.
All right.
This is going to determine initiative.
That's a 9.
Okay, they're going to roll perception. If it would roll.
Oh wait, shoot! I was still in advantage mode. Do you want me to roll
still, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care. Has the roll on your end popped up or no?
No.
That's strange. Okay, I'm gonna have to refresh the page and do this again. 7. Good news. You got the surprise.
Yay.
So you pop out, and what do? There's an orc and 2 robed bandits, as well as the nearby mage.
I'm gonna first. I'm gonna cast Hex on the elf.
Okay.
So.
Is that just the thing that happens, or do they have to make a save?
Let me double check.
So I think it just happens.
Yeah, I think it just happens. Yeah, I place a Hex on the elf.
All right.
And the ability score that I'm gonna target is Dex.
Okay. So all their Dex saves have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
And then I'm gonna rock off of one of them Eldritch blasts.
You can do that twice, actually.
Indeed, and I'm going to target the 2 robed bandits.
All right.
That's a 12 and a 21.
Let me double check. Both hit.
Cool.
Roll damage.
That's 11 and 14.
All right. Describe your 2 kills.
All right. So I pop out, do some fucking spell bullshit to place the hex first, and then I grip the book tight and blast out just 2 eldritch blasts. They go zigzagging across the room, glowing purple, and then just like.
So mark the boy with a hex.
Mm-hmm.
So just sort of John Woo style leap sideways, just boom, boom, and then throw the hex on the boy here. At this point, everyone can see you.
I'm sorry. It seems like you're causing a disturbance in the library. We're going to have to ask you to leave.
The elven man goes, well, I thought this was going to go without a hitch. 2 more stay here. Everyone else, take your books and go. I have something to take care of real quick. You, big one, you stay with me as well. Points to the orc and he nods. So 2 more bandits come to his side. They're about 30 feet away from you. And it is, let's roll for initiative.
Cool.
We're going to do it party initiative versus your initiative.
Oof.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, enemy initiative.
I rolled a nat 1, which is a 3.
Oh wait, it has disadvantage on all dex related abilities, right?
Yes.
Well, it's a 7, so unless it too rolled a natural 1, I don't think things would have been that good to begin with. Anyway, so he's up. He sends the bandits after you guys. First up, bandit number 1 sort of ducks behind. Actually, is going to take a shot with his crossbow bolt, crossbow at you, and then duck behind a library case.
That would hit.
4.
Gotcha.
The other one, just to see if he can strike you down, runs up with his scimitar at you and misses. And then the orc is actually going to come up and try to hit you. He's got a big old axe. And he miss.
Hey.
As you're sort of able to dodge out, like after getting hit with the arrow, you see a scimitar coming right at you. You manage to duck out of the way and then sort of skip away from the falling axe that's approaching you.
Right.
And the mage is up. And he's looking at everything going on and he goes, okay, let's see, what's the best course of action here? We can make an attempt. Tiefling. Yep, just best to use this at the moment. And he is going to magic missile you for 1, 2, 3, 4 missiles using a 2nd level slot. All right. So you get peppered with all this. Your guys' turn.
Cool.
You got 2 dudes on you. And you got your very strong wizard friends.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right.
Do you want to go first, or would you like your NPC friends to go first?
The NPC friends go first.
Well, you decide. All right. So, Clara sort of goes, yells to you, do you have shield?
Let me check.
Do you know shield? Because if you had shield, you could have reflected the magic missiles. Next time. Yes,
next time.
Next time, do that so you don't get hit. And she casts her own spell. Let's see what she do. she's going to cast Scorching Ray towards towards the bandit that's on you. She gets 3 of these, so that's another hit. And two rays hit the bandit that's about to swing at you again, and he just disintegrates. By the way, in order to get out of here, you would have to pass through the mage.
Right.
So, and the guys in front of you. And then she is going to do that last Scorching Ray towards the orc, and that manages to hit.
He
is, however, not down. O'Connor, on the other hand, is like, do I never have time to prepare anything? I'm so much better when I get to prepare. Focus. I can't do that. I can't do that. He's like, I hate this spell, but let's see if it'll work. And he casts Acid Splash.
Acid Splash.
On the orc. And he is going to make a dex save and succeed. Half of 13. What is that? That's 12. So, yeah, he's still up, this motherfucker. And he's going to use his benign teleportation to teleport him. He's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
There's like two to three rows of shelves, and he teleports to the row in front of you.
Okay.
Just so he can get closer.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is you, Adria. You got an orc on top of you.
Mm-hmm.
Another bandit trying to snipe. And you got whoever this boy is.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna use vampiric touch on the orc.
All right.
So let's see if that's a 14. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay.
So how much health are you healed for this?
3d6. I have to roll it. All right, hold on. Roll it at the highest thing. That would be for 12 damage. So my hand fucking glows would be the wrong word. It is sheathed with pitch black, yeah. And Adria looks up at this, giant orc, and she just like puts her palm on his chest.
Describe your kill.
All right.
He had 2 health left, by the way.
Oh God. All right. Well, it just looks like his essence, like all of his veins around my hand seem to protrude as, the rest of his body just dries up around it, and it's sucked into the hand. Not the body itself, but just the energy and what have you, and he just collapses.
Yeah.
A husk.
Light sort of bang hits the wood floors here. I'm sorry, the stone floors.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a desert. Wood is a very rare resource. Anyway, except for these shelves, strangely enough. You actually take a look at it. It's painted stone. Anyway. It's the enemy turn. It's gonna have the bandit do his thing. He's like, yeah, I'm not getting anywhere near her. Fire crossbow. He shot and he missed. And the young man goes, it looks like I'm going to have to take care of this myself. All right. This is a shame. Such good books going to waste. Maybe I can salvage them. And he uses Cone of Cold. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. I will roll it for your friends. Connar makes the save. Clara does not make the save.
Oh no. Do I have to do it too?
Yes, you do. You're you do not make the save.
Oh, goody.
So O'Connor only takes that's 19 damage for him. So that actually he's still edit Clara's HP. That's so Clara is not looking. She's halfway done. O'Connor is looking better. He was able to hide a little bit behind the bookshelf, but that doesn't really help when this teal wind blows through, knocking the books off the shelves and freezing everything.
Awesome.
And you're hit with a lot of cold.
Oh, goody. How much cold?
38.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Fuck. Get out the fucking calculator for that one. Probably don't need it, but it's just, I'm feeling drowsy and don't feel like doing head math.
That dreaded head math.
Well, awesome. I'm at 7 HP.
And it's your guys' turn again.
Shit, what do we do?
O'Connor's like, I've had enough. And let me see what he can do. I was really hoping not to use these today. And let's see the info of this. So he is going to cast Burning Sphere. Flaming Sphere at max the max level he can do it. Actually maybe a little less than that. That is yeah, he's gonna cast it at 6th level. And the bandit And the mage have to make a dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
The mage has disadvantage on this, correct? Do the hex?
Yes.
Well, let me see the DC for O'Connor spells real quick. So he succeeds, but he still takes half damage. However, I'm not even going to bother rolling for the bandit, as the flame sphere appears right in between the both of them. He's able to sort of leap out of the way, but still getting burned. His cloak is burned. He's got kind of a skimpy outfit for a mage. I mean, you're not really, one to judge due to the company you keep, but, a little ridiculous. Then O'Connor. What else can O'Connor do? Flame Sphere is an action. He is going to take the dodge action on his turn. Actually, he's going to Misty Step. No, you cannot do that, actually. Never mind. He doesn't do anything. It doesn't happen.
It's false. Didn't happen.
Right? Yep. Recharges after. Oh, wait. Nope. He can do another benign teleportation.
Ooh.
So he does that to teleport another 2 rows up.
Gotcha.
He can see the mage, which is probably not ideal, especially, but just for, flanking and not giving this guy a chance to escape. Probably for the best. Next up is Clara. Clara, she's like, if you wanted me to add, how wide is Ice Storm? She tells O'Connor to stay to the wall, which he does. And she is going to cast Ice Storm on the other side of him, sort of having him flanked in between this wall of fire and this wall of ice. Oh, that's right. Cancel, and then what level can Clara cast to? She's like, well, I wasn't going to be using this slot anyway. And it is another dex save they have to make. As this guy, he took 10 damage from the first hit. And then another mage rolling that dex save at disadvantage. Definitely fails this one.
Oof.
So Clara's like, I got this. And this swirling whale of ice and snow, sort of indigo, sort of more lavender, icy swirl, picks this guy up and throws him to the ceiling as he's just riddled with icicles and whatnot. And he falls back to the ground. And he looks like a corpse right now.
Well, well done.
And the ice disappears. Oh, I think that's over. And he sits up, just sort of Undertaker-esque, sit up, looks directly at you guys, and his face and body begin to morph. The ice sort of has melted away at this point. His body becomes hotter. The ice melts. And starts going, that was a bad idea. And you can hear his bones cracking, his body morph.
Oh, awesome.
As I wasn't accounting on this art for if he were to transfer. I thought he was going to have his cloak, but alas, you guys destroyed that. And he is shorts. His shorts have been ripped. Shirt just completely gone at this point. And he looks like if a werewolf and a labradoodle were a thing. This is the most terrifying labradoodle you've ever encountered.
Everyone,
sharp claws and everything. That's not good, Adria.
Doesn't seem to be.
And Adria, you're able to do your turn before this guy goes.
I'm not doing the best. So you will watch my back. But Adria is going to let me check. Yeah, she's gonna do some Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
So as a 19 and a 27.
Good news. You hit.
Good. That's 6 and 14 damage, 20 total.
All right, good. So you pepper him, and it doesn't look like it did much with the 2 Eldritch Blasts. Do you move or no? You can take the dodge action, but
yeah, I think Adria moves back to gain some distance and perhaps go where it's a little bit safer for her.
Yeah, about that.
Oh no.
At this point, you're sort of pinned against the wall at this point. And he runs right at you. First attack being with his claws.
Oh no.
If it would load. Is it not doing the thing again?
It does not seem to be loading.
Okay. Refresh time. Bring it back now, y'all. Reverse. One clap this time. God damn it. I fucked it up. Left foot, fuck.
Left foot, fuck.
Can we start over?
The Pacergram fitness test.
God.
Or wait, no, it was fitness grandpa. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
So let's try this again. If it would work. If it would work, if I could turn back time. If it would fucking load. God damn it, that's not the thing I needed. There we go. Werewolf. So, Adria, this thing gets you with a claw.
That does not hit.
That's good. And then it bites you.
That does very much so.
Okay. So, this werewolf's a little different. You're gonna have to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Actually, wait. Can I react with shield?
Would it make your AC over 22?
No. Never mind.
Then, I mean, if you want to use the spell slot, be my guest.
Nah. And I just realized I can't because I'm out of spell slots.
Only Warlock things. Anyway, roll me a Constitution save, DC 14.
Okay. 17.
All right. Let me roll the damage for the bite. And ignore the DC here. This is an edited stat block that I forgot to put down. The DC is 14 for the purposes of this werewolf.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I just had to use a quick fix.
Understood.
Anyway. So, you take 10 damage as this thing sinks into your arm.
Oh, wait, I succeeded.
Yes. You still get bit.
Well, yeah, but...
This, the wolf venom, and instead of actually sinking into your flesh...
Okay.
Just a big chunk of skin is ripped off.
Oh, awesome.
So good news, it didn't infect your body. The venom's not in.
Well, it still downed me, which is bad.
Okay. So, Adria, you're up. Roll me a death saving throw.
Oh, awesome. That's a 4.
Clara is not having this.
Mm-hmm. Does she have spare the dying?
No.
Cool.
Clara's going to try to get rid of this thing first.
Uh-huh.
And she's only got one option here. And she casts that last one at level 8, right? So she's going to have to do her best bet is the Scorching Ray, but can she even do that? Yeah, she can. Nice. So she's going to roll. And I'll let you know right now, a total of that's above second level. So 3 and then an additional 5, 8 Scorching Rays.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Just casting it that high. It's really the best bet she's got. It's just like, no. And 24. 10 doesn't hit. 22. 11 doesn't hit. 12 hit. Does 12 hit? It does. AC real low. in wolf form. HP though real high.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 misses. 26. 14. Okay. So 6 out of the 8. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 4. Okay. So that is a total of 10. 8. 7. And that is 10, 18, 25 damage to the werewolf. And next up,
Oh, goody.
Connar. So she so Clara channels the most she has right now, firing, "Get off her!" As yellow laser after yellow laser just peppers this werewolf. And he's looking weak. He's full of holes. Connar moves the oh, and I'm assuming the hex is broken at this point.
Oh, for sure.
Connar moves the burning sphere over to let's go to does it continue doing the original damage? Let me check here. Oh, well, I've closed his sheet like an idiot. Oopsie doodle. Where the fuck is... There's Connar. Flaming sphere. He can move it 30 feet, and they'd have to make a saving throw. And he gets to use the same damage as last time, so that's neat.
Cool.
And he casted this at level 4. So... No, wait, he casted this at level 6. That's right. So... the werewolf has to make another saving throw. Why do I keep closing their sheets? Why are there holes in my belt? Werewolf. I need to organize my stuff when I get the chance. Werewolf gets to make a dex save.
Ooh.
And yeah, no. The rest of the flame here burns, gets close enough to the wolf, like the flaming sphere. Connar moves it so it plows the wolf into the wall. And it burns away. And Clara's, while it's down, Clara steps in and does another Eldritch Blast at its skeleton after Connar dismisses this flaming sphere. And make sure the bones are turned to ash. But even then...
They're turned to me?
And then an
Sorry.
Eldritch Blast goes through Ashe's computer screen, and she's dissolved instantly because she has 3 HP.
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
Weaving your rich tapestry.
So, roll me another death save, actually.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yay, that's 17.
Nice.
Should I go again?
Yeah.
And just keep. Okay, 19. Good.
Okay, roll again.
9.
Okay, this is the
Bad.
deciding factor.
Fuck.
Deciding factor.
God. 19.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Just because you're you are at 0 HP now.
Okay.
And-
Fuck. Adria almost died.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
That would have fucked up the plot a little bit.
I had plans.
Okay.
I always have plans. I play 3D chess with a lot of my games. So in order to Adria, for the sake of plot, you are not. You cough a little bit. Clara's coughing over your body right now after disintegrating, and O'Connor's like, we need to move now. That skeleton's not going to stay Ashe forever. We got to go. None of us brought any silver, which was a big mistake. I just want to mention that right now. Stop freaking out, O'Connor. We got to get back as soon as possible. Or at least find somewhere safe. Oh God, we gotta find a doctor for them. They're not going to be able to move on their own. Adria, you're bleeding out on the ground right now. If you're stable and you can weakly talk, kinda, you're loopy. You can kind of see on the other corner of the room. At this point, they've like picked you up, Clara by your legs, O'Connor by your armpits. Just trying to move you to the other side of the room before the werewolf reforms. And as you're going out, you can kind of see, behind Clara, this werewolf's skeleton slowly reform from the ash. And they make a break into the street. And let me make sure if this screen is safe to look at. Yeah, it's okay for me to bring you to this screen. The rest of the city is in flames right now. Bandits are storming in. O'Connor is going, what the hell is going on? Adria, which of your friends do you think about?
I think about Naroa. I think she would know what to do.
Your vision cuts to Naroa.
It's not safe. Not safe where Naroa is. That's my use of the glasses. The book.
There's gotta be some.
The book. Get.
Yeah, she hands you the book.
Pen. I need a pen.
She stumbles and manages to pull one from a pocket inside of her cloak.
Adria sort of weakly starts, flips the pages and starts writing in the Far Scribe page. And she's going to speak. She's going to speak to Bubbles.
Bubbles?
Yeah. Bubbles, can you hear me? Where are you?
Give me one moment.
Okay.
This is going to be very interesting for the audio.
Oh. What?
Excuse us, everyone, as we pick up a friend.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah. It's a good thing we have backup audio.
Did something happen?
Yeah. I nearly died.
Yay!
So, Adria, you used your Far Scribe.
Yeah, Adria's writing in the book, speaking into your head. Bubbles, can you hear me? Where are you?
What time is it, Connar?
It's after the things. You're with Show.
I'm sitting in my tiny hut.
Yeah. With Show and Shava. And the little boy from from the second session from what was it, Bridgend?
Yeah. So I respond back, barricading myself in a basement of a bar.
Is it dangerous there?
Bubble says there was an assassin that we don't know where they are. And there is a giant scorpion outside, but it's tied up. And there is a giant spider outside, but it's tied up.
Good to know. Are you secure in the basement?
I'm in my tiny hut.
So yes.
Okay. Adria drops the pen. Wait, actually, where
I can give you instructions on how to get to the bar if you would like to.
Before she drops the pen. Where is this bar?
I give her the instructions.
East end of town, kind of near the wall.
Okay.
Sort of opposite end of where your ship is, but you're not even sure what's going on there.
Yeah. I relay this.
So yeah, I tell you how to get there. I say, are you planning on meeting us up here?
Most likely, yes. I'm not doing the best right now.
Bubbles says, yeah, we're we're not doing the best either. And I don't know how. I'm assuming that this shows up in writing.
Yes.
The words kind of look almost like a whimper when it says that sentence. Like it's I don't know how to describe it. It would come up like almost like kind of like italicized, and the punctuation. It looks like it's it's rough.
Gotcha.
Also, Bubbles has a habit of occasionally like doing like, you know, like the super like cheery like none of that has come through in this conversation.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So
but Bubbles says, all right, or gives the name of the bar and then explains how to use the trapdoor to get down to the basement. Get here as soon as you can.
the bar's name is the Glass Scorpion. We never decided that on the last few sessions, but yeah, it's the Glass Scorpion. So you relay this to Clara and O'Connor.
Yeah.
All right. So you let them know. O'Connor's like, okay, best bet. I can keep dimension dooring us to that end of town using your directions, and if we come across anything, we'll just blur or Missy step out. Let's do this. I'm gonna have them, and he's just expending a whole bunch of spell slots in order to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have them roll stealth check. 14. And Clara. Roll stealth. Adria, you sort of pass out while they're carrying you.
Right.
They're able to navigate to the bar via teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
On your way there, you do hear an explosion from the docks. That kind of wakes you up. Just a louder explosion than the usual. It sounded like lightning was cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there's not even a cloud in the sky right now other than the smoke.
Yeah.
You get there. They take you down into the basement. Until you take a long rest, your body's just going to be kind of numb. But you kind of fade in and out of consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
You see Sho. Sho looks cold. Bubbles even colder as they enter into the hut, and they Clara and O'Connor set you down. O'Connor's like, the things I do for my friends. Things I do for my friends. And he looks over to Shava, and he immediately shuts up. Clara sort of goes a little glassy-eyed, and I want you to roll me perception, Adria.
Okay. 18.
Shava doesn't look too good. Shava's, you can see she's sort of laying on the ground, maybe like less than 10 feet from you.
Uh-huh.
More like a little over 5 feet from you, really.
Uh-huh.
And there's stabs in her sides, deep ones,
Mhm.
2 holes in her hands, and a large gash over her throat.
Fuck.
And her eyes have been closed at this point. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. Raid night, part 1.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I understand you said you had a rough night. Bubbles has had a really rough night.
Oh no.
Yeah. So,
Shit.
yeah. Do you want to get your thoughts out, or do you want to do that off mic?
I'll do that off mic.
Okay.
But
hey, I'm Boosh. Yeah, let's do plugs. Hey, I'm Boosh Connar / your best friend and murderer of shop. And I've been your DM this evening. I've been oh my god. You know, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, ArtStation, DeviantArt, Boosh at Conjoined Artists, or Conjoined Artists on ArtStation. I can't remember all the titles. It's a lot. Follow us on Twitch. Join our Discord, and subscribe to us on YouTube. At Conjoined Artists. Ashe, plugs.
Hi, I'm Ashe. I played Adria. You could find me at It's Boomstorm on Twitter.
And
hey, my name is Tom. I've only been here for 5 minutes. I was eating cheesecake before this, so that's what I'm going to plug. I was playing Bubbles.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. And Ripley's here. My cat.
Ripley?
Yeah, Ripley's here.
Hello, Ripley.
Anyway, let's end this recording.
Yeah.
End the recording.
Later.
End the recording. End it.